Hello and welcome back to the channel. In this episode we're going to do some AR-15 223 rounds, and we're going to load these utilizing some of my already reloaded brass. So this was field brass and then I reloaded it, and this is going to be the second go around at that. I will try to show you every step of the way. Thanks for checking out the channel, Uncle Jack's Outdoors. This is my Frankford Arsenal wet tumbler. It's already filled with water and a teaspoon of Dawn dish soap. I'm going to put in my 223 brass, and then just to fill it up, this is a separate project of mine, some 38 Special. I like to add a little bit of windshield washer cleaner fluid. And some brass cleaning solution. Okay guys, we're going to tighten this up. And we're going to let it tumble for about 3 hours. Here's some I've already made. We're going to try to reproduce some of these. I just call this, these are just range bullets. Pew pew. Okay, these cases have been tumbled for 3 hours, and then I put them in the oven at 200 degrees for 2 hours to make sure they're dry. These cases have been trimmed, the primer crimp has been removed, and they've been deburred and chamfered, and they're ready to go. I will show in another video the complete reloading process for 223 for field brass. However, the case preparation has already been done. We've got to lube these cases up a little bit. I like a 1 gallon Ziploc bag, and I take my wax and I just touch it to the inside of the bag in about 3 places. Okay, and they're ready to go. Very minimal amount of wax is the idea. Let's take a closer look at the components of this round. Here we have my once reloaded brass, which after the first load I'm considering free. CCI number 41 primers at 5 cents a piece. 25 grains of H335 powder at 10 cents, and we are loading a 55 grain Remington soft point projectile at 14 cents each. If my math is correct, we're looking at 29 cents per round. Alright, we're kind of making these 223 rounds down and dirty. We're doing them on the Lee Pro 1000. It's a progressive press. And the die setup goes as this. This is going to decap and full length size the brass. I then have a ever so slight neck flare and powder charge, and a ever so slight crimp, mainly just to remove the neck flare. It's really not even a crimp, it just corrects the neck flare, and the bullet seating die. If I was going to be reloading these for the first time, I would probably prime them and run them through a different setup. I would prime them initially and then run them all through. But in this case, we will be priming them in the second stage. They get primed right before the powder charge. let's see if we can't run some through for you. Okay, let's send one through. Decap and resize. Primer. Powder charge. Bullet seed. One more. I found, guys, that when you're reloading progressive, especially rifle rounds, it really pays to just slow down. And kind of mentally keep track of every step. Okay, of course, the last thing I'm going to do here is drop every one of these into my Hornady headspace gauge. I appreciate you all watching. Thanks for checking out the video. Uncle Jack's Outdoors.